There are certain UFC fighters who haven't competed for a while due to injuries, where their divisions have evolved without their presence. So here is 10 fighters who haven't fought for a long time. Number 10. Joseph Benavidez last defeated Henry Cejudo by a split decision at the Ultimate Fighter 24 finale. He was next scheduled to face Ben Nguyen at UFC Final 110, but was forced out of the fight due to an injury. It has been almost a year since he last competed, where he stands out as the second best flyweight in the UFC. With 2 losses to the champion Demetrius Johnson, Joseph Benavidez is on a 6-fight winning streak, where if he keeps on winning, the UFC will have to give him a third crack at the title. Number 9. Raquel Pennington last defeated Miesha Tate by a unanimous decision at UFC 205. Since that fight, she has been on the sidelines for almost a year, recovering from a shoulder injury. She has won her last 4 fights impressively and is the clear number 1 contender in the UFC Women's Bantamweight division. She has improved so much over the years and will definitely provide a unique threat to the champion. Number 8. Khabib Nurmagomedov last made his appearance at UFC 205, where he brutally beat down Michael Johnson, winning the fight by a Kimura lock in the 3rd round. He was next given the opportunity to face Tony Ferguson for the interim UFC lightweight title at UFC 209, where on the day of the weigh-ins, he fell ill and the fight was cancelled. Many other injuries have slowed his progress down, and he hasn't been able to go ahead with big fights. He has the potential to be a world champion, and hopefully we can see him back in action soon. Number 7. Ronda Rousey last lost to Amanda Nunes by TKO in the 1st round at UFC 207. Since that fight, she has completely disappeared from the MMA world, and there is no news of her coming back anytime soon. She recently married Travis Brown and seems to be enjoying her time outside of the octagon. Her previous performances inside the octagon have shown that she is one of the best bantamweights in the world, where hopefully we can see her make a comeback in the future. Number 6. Kat Zingano last lost to Juliana Pena by a unanimous decision at UFC 200. Since that fight, she hasn't made her return to action and is currently working on improving her overall game. She has a TKO victory over the current champion Amanda Nunes and is definitely a threat in the division. She is a very talented fighter who has all the tools to become a world champion. Number 5. Ben Rothwell last lost a unanimous decision against Junior Dos Santos at UFC Final 86. He was next scheduled to face Fabricio Verdum at UFC 211, but the bout was cancelled due to Ben Rothwell failing a drug test. He had put together 4 violent finishes, including 2 rare go-go chokes, and was looking like a big threat in the heavyweight division. But a loss to Junior Dos Santos and a failed drug test have prevented him from moving forward. He will likely be back next year, where we will see him progress in the heavyweight division. Number 4. Cain Velasquez is the former UFC heavyweight champion who last defeated Travis Brown by TKO at UFC 200. He was next scheduled to face the last man who defeated him, Fabricio Verdum, at UFC 207, but the Nevada State Athletic Commission didn't allow him to compete due to his back problems. Since that time, he has had surgery on his back and is expected to be back in 2018. He has suffered many injuries in his UFC career, where we haven't seen what he is fully capable of. A healthy Cain Velasquez is an unstoppable force in the heavyweight division, where I believe he will definitely be holding the UFC heavyweight title in the future. Number 3. Yoshihiro Akiyama last lost to Alberto Mina by a split decision at UFC Final 79, which was in 2015. Since that time, no news has been heard from Yoshihiro Akiyama's next fight, and he is still somehow with the promotion. He has a 2-5 record in the UFC, where he always puts on a great show whenever he fights. At the age of 42, he is coming to an end in his MMA career, where hopefully he can go out with a victory. Number 2. Kid Yamamoto last faced Roman Salazar at UFC 184, where the fight was ruled a no contest. He was next scheduled to face Chris Beal at UFC Final 89, but was forced out of the bout due to injury. Since his last fight in 2015, Kid Yamamoto has completely disappeared from the MMA world. He hasn't won a fight in the UFC and is on a 3-fight losing streak. At the age of 40, he is near the end of his career, where hopefully he can go out with the win. Number 1. John Hathaway last lost to Dong Yong Kim by knockout at the Ultimate Fighter China finale. He was next expected to face Gunnar Nelson at UFC 189, but was forced to pull out due to an injury. He has been out of action since 2014, where illnesses and injuries have prevented him from making a comeback. He has notable victories over Rick Story and Diego Sanchez and is a very talented fighter. Hopefully, he could come back better than ever.